last week on Discount Heroes.
You've arrived at the Frog's Bellows. It's much as you remember it, except empty.
Guys, something is seriously wrong here.
Whoever left here left on purpose.
Crash the Flargo pod.
I have to go. I'm sorry. I have to go home.
Alright guys, I know what to do.
I pull my axe on my axe hole, and I delve into the goblin's hole.
I'm guessing maybe a bunch of people went down this way. All the boats were still there. Maybe the people went to the sewers.
A candle lights in his hand, revealing him to you for the first time. Before you may proceed to the place of Goblin's glee, you must answer these riddles 3. Now, I'm not a very good gatekeeper. Who will walk forward to receive the antidote? He's drawing some kind of a sigil in the air, and you see him glowing slightly. He curls his hands together and punches both of you in the nuts. Welcome to the Goblin Kingdoms! So there are 8 circular doors in this room. Each of them seems to be elaborately decorated in various themes.
That's a good one.
The door locks into position. It is the saloon-style door. The hot sun beats down upon your heads.
Well, howdy, partners. What do you say we get a move on?
I'd say that sounds like a fine idea.
You see a figure step out from behind a tumbleweed.
Welcome to Discount
Welcome to Discount Heroes, where questionable results are always guaranteed. We're a chaotic character and story-driven real play podcast. We're a group of 5 friends who've known each other for 16 plus years. We've played countless hours of questionable D&D, and now we want to share with you the game we love so much. My name is Brent. I'm the DM. We got 4 players here. Why don't you introduce yourselves and who you're playing?
Yo, this is Tyler. I'll be playing Coates, the Circle of the Stars druid.
This is Aaron, and I'll be playing Meat Hook, the bloodthirsty goblin.
This is Jared. I'll be playing Thrasher, the human barbarian.
And this is Matt, and I will be playing Nox Longfoot, the gnome wizard.
That one lager beer really got to Jared.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely
Okay.
feeling it.
All right, and I actually do not have a question for y'all this week, but I'm hoping somebody else came with one. Did somebody come through?
I've got nothing.
I hate you. I hate you so much.
Damn it.
No, I'm just kidding. I got a question. What is a game?
RuneScape.
No, that you made up or invented and played as a kid. We all had some kind of game.
Cab.
What is Cab?
Cab is a game Aaron and I created, where we duct tape pillows to our arms and legs and then sat very close to each other and just kicked a soccer ball at each other as hard as we could.
There was like this little alley at our parents' house we made with a couch and another wall, and we would try to like basically goalie score on each other with like homemade hockey pads and just hit that ball as hard as we could and try to get it past the other person.
And why was it called Cab?
Kick and block.
Yeah, kick and block.
Tell me that's not a great name for that game.
I'm really happy that there's an answer for that.
It was honestly a ton of fun.
It was so much fun.
I want to play that now.
It sounds fun.
It is really fun.
And having the pillows duct taped to you, you just felt more invincible, so we're just diving everywhere.
And they didn't really do anything. It's just a pillow. You know?
No, just a pillow.
Was that your answer, Aaron?
That was one of my answers.
I love how y'all have to like almost prepare 2 answers for every question like that. Like,
Okay, another game we made up one time was, so we had a trampoline, and then later in our years we got into paintball,
I loved this game.
So we'd have like 3 or 4 people jump on the trampoline, and one person would have to stand like 100 feet away with a paintball gun. Everybody on the trampoline had masks. And then we would shoot, and whoever got hit first got to come down and be the next shooter. So there was like a reward for getting hit. So you didn't feel that bad about it.
So yeah, you're like, fuck!
Yeah.
Yeah!
You got 3 people like doing backflips and like hitting the ground and like trying to use other people to like shield themselves from the paintball. And you only shot one at a time. We'd use like the pump gun.
Yeah, so you couldn't unload. It's not like a semi-auto. What was it, a Talon or a Blade?
Yeah, that's exactly what Walmart guns. We all went and bought them.
Those little cheap pump action ones.
Well, what else you got?
I feel like sponge ball was a thing,
Okay.
Damn it, you stole mine.
but I'm not gonna go with that one. I'll let Jared have that one. I don't know if it was really inventing a game or not, but one time at a birthday party of mine, we all watched 300 and then decided pool cues and pillows made great javelins and shields.
That's true. And they do.
And I don't know how nobody fucking died that night because we just went at it for like an hour. I think we broke several pool cues. I put a hole through a wall. It was great.
Straight up chucking pool cues at each other.
God, did y'all have some good Sparta kicks?
Nope, just a lot of good Sparta chuck a spear at somebody.
Which, when you're like 13, throwing a pool stick like a spear at somebody sounds like a good idea, but like that's really fucking stupid.
Yeah, you're still a little too young to understand you could accidentally like really hurt somebody.
Actually hurt somebody, like badly.
But you've got the strength to do it.
Exactly.
I'm going with Spongeball. Me and Tyler played it occasionally with some other people. It was where, it was, if you've ever played Kill the Carrier, it's that, but with a sponge instead of an actual ball.
That is the only difference.
I remember SpongeBall.
That was it. Just whoever had the sponge was trying to get to the other end of not my yard, not his yard, one of our neighbor's yard, because it was a better yard for Spongeball.
And she was a cop.
Also that.
She had that strip right in front of her like a planting bed.
Yeah, it was like an 8-foot wide, 20-foot strip. There was nowhere to
Yes.
Usually didn't make it across.
Nope. Because I would hurt you.
go. You either try to go through the person or you get tackled in the street. It's your choice.
How about you, Brent?
We would play Fireball, which is where we'd soak a tennis ball in kerosene, and then we would try to hit it at each other with tennis rackets.
Wasn't that with us?
I think you played that with me.
We did.
That sounds very familiar. I know I've done that.
Maybe that's something that everybody does at some point.
No,
No, maybe we inherited it from you.
I think you did it with us.
And you brought that into our adult life.
Everybody doesn't do that.
Yeah, I think you shared it with us.
Then we played Nail Cart, which was like where we had taken a wooden flat dolly and we'd built like a box out of wood on it, and we would ride down the hill in our neighborhood, and the game was to see if you would get a bunch of nails or screws stuck into you when you crashed.
That's another good one.
That sounds right. Yeah.
Is that real?
Surprisingly, it didn't happen that often.
Oh, that's good.
We didn't really call it a game, but it was definitely a gambling.
Yeah, for sure.
Brent and I used to play pretend tennis. We would both get really happy.
Herbalized.
Yeah, herbalized. And then pretend we had a ball and then play with it. But for like a long time.
The epic matches.
Yeah. And we all had what each other's ball looked like.
I remember I had a ball as well.
Yeah, you did.
You can just pass it to anybody at any time.
We played with it all the
But you
time.
had to get it back.
Yeah, if you didn't give someone their ball back, it was fucked up.
We used to play a game where we would throw random objects into trees, get them stuck.
Oh yeah, get it stuck.
Yeah, that's what we called it. And then we would use other random objects to try to get it out of the trees.
Yeah, and then it became get it out.
And then they would inevitably get stuck.
Yeah.
The hardest one ever was like a bike tire, but like with no rim in it, because it could get looped around like a branch real hard, and then get it out became a real problem.
Yeah, you gotta get something with like a rope through it, and then you can like pull it all down.
Right. But if the rope gets caught up,
One day I want to tell somebody's children about the game Get It Out.
It's called Get It Stuck.
Excuse me, Get It Stuck. Followed by a rousing game of Get It Out.
that's a good question here.
That is a good question.
That was.
Well asked.
Thank you.
Jared, did you have an answer? I'm just kidding. Jared's smiling.
No.
Y'all remember playing the game Dig a Hole when you were a kid, where you just like got some shovels and dug a hole?
Yes.
It was a good game.
I hate doing that nowadays.
One time I found a Donald Duck.
What?
What?
Yeah. Found it in the ground in my backyard.
That's crazy.
I was like, Mom, you think this is 100 years old?
I found a fossil in my front yard.
Those are rabbit bones.
No, I found a fossil in our front yard, and it was a watch
Nice.
by the brand Fossil, and it was literally buried in my front yard.
Nice.
New question: what have y'all found while digging around randomly in people's yards?
Crowbar.
There we go.
I once saw Jared hit a golf ball, but he went too low, went through the mud, and hit a golf ball that was buried under his golf ball. So he hit
No
a ball,
shit.
yet his ball was still there, and it was a very confusing moment for everybody.
It was pretty awesome.
And he's still not sure about his sexuality to this day.
I don't know what one has to do with the other.
Matt just said it was a very confusing moment in y'all's childhood.
That was decidedly not childhood.
Honestly, Jared, do you think you're the only person who's ever done that?
No.
Yes.
You might
No.
be.
Okay.
I think the sad part was I think it was a pretty decent shot, too.
Yeah, like I was up on the green after that one, and it was like, well, that sucks because that wasn't your ball.
No.
Enjoy your stroke.
I think the sad part is you hit it so badly that you completely missed your ball.
Yeah, it was a bad day of golf.
All I'm saying is he swung, he hit a ball, and it flew onto the green. So
That's true.
I appreciate it.
So, let's go ahead and begin the game.
howdy, y'all.
Yay!
Last week, our intrepid adventurers explored the city of Valist once again, found it devoid. But not like they'd panicked and fled, not like the people had panicked and fled, but more like the city had been systematically emptied. They couldn't find any trace of anyone still living there. Upon trying to talk to Florgobuns, he revealed that he'd left them behind to return home to the Goblin Kingdoms. Our heroes, determined and without other leads, headed down into the Goblin Hole once again and followed the light. There they encountered the famed Quizmaster Gate Guardian of the Goblin Kingdoms, Tiggle Bit, who posed several difficult riddles, but our heroes tricked the Quizmaster into giving them the answers. Before allowing them to pass, he punched them in the nuts and welcomed them to the Goblin Kingdoms. Our heroes were faced with many choices, and ultimately they chose a random one, leading them to Welcome to Goblin Gorge.
Howdy.
Why don't you stick your hands up? He holds up an odd-looking metallic weapon.
Stick my hand up.
Now that's what I like to see.
I pull out my odd-looking metallic weapon and pointed at him.
I do too.
What's yours, Copes?
I point Terrence at him.
You put your hands up.
Looks like we're in a standoff here.
Yeah.
Or are we? Several other goblins emerge behind tumbleweeds.
Oh,
God.
shit.
They sport strange-looking, well, they're cowboy hats. You guys know what cowboy hats are. They're wearing cowboy hats.
Thank you for not trying to describe that roundaboutly.
Several of them look down the scopes of odd-looking crossbow-like weapons, but they don't seem to be loaded with bolts. The others wield weapons much like this aggressor here. Now, why don't you lay down your most valuable items? We'll let you just go on along.
No.
Yeah. What he said.
How about you lay down your weapons, partner, and we'll let you go along.
I don't know if you know what kind of situation you strangers are in. You're in the Goblin Kingdom of Grit Goblin Gorge.
We know exactly where we're at. We came here with a purpose.
Oh, is that right? You look like you're some goblins here. Show me your crowns.
Show me your crown.
I show him my crown.
I opened my mouth.
And you beat me.
I had to get one when I was 7.
You don't have any crowns, huh? Crownless goblin is basically worthless.
Show us your crown.
He lifts up his hat. He has a crown underneath his hat.
How small is the crown?
It's pretty small. I mean, it fits under the hat. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mage hand the crown.
Thank you. I was frantically seeing how I could get it.
You mage hand the crown.
Yeah.
All right. Make a. It's not a sleight of hand with the hand, is it? Is it?
I don't know if there's any actual.
It may not be able to technically do that, but let's just give you a shot. Just make a roll.
It can lift 5 pounds.
Yeah, there's no way that thing weighs 5 pounds.
No, it doesn't.
What kind of roll?
Just give me add proficiency to a roll. Just that.
Well, I rolled a 5, so 9.
I want to add a d6 to his with my wheel.
How many times can you do that?
3 times a day.
Okay, go ahead.
Nice.
Plus 3. That's a 12.
Well,
Man, we suck recently.
Yeah, no kidding.
he's gonna make a roll. He quickly dons the hat back over the crown. You gotta be quicker than that.
Partner.
Oh, we're not partners yet. Yeah, you haven't laid down your valuables yet. I think we could be friends after that.
We will not be laying down our valuables, partner. I'll tell you that.
Not really care to be friends, neither.
We want to mosey on out, honestly. But if you want to die, we can do it that way.
Crownless goblins wandering through the gates don't seem to know what's going on.
I use Mage Hand to slap him across the face when he says that.
You can't really do that though, but it
Then I'll do Vicious Mockery or something. I just want
yeah, okay, a deal.
to lightly,
Chastise him.
yeah, for sure.
I hand him a strongly worded letter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I tried to be reasonable here. You're gonna tell me this is how you're gonna treat us goblins here in this guest? Do you know who we work for?
Tell us.
We do not know who you work for, no.
We serve under the mighty and lawful King Boomstone.
That's a dumb name, partner.
No, it sounds like Tombstone, get it? Like the movie?
If you have to describe it, partner, then it's not a good name.
Look, I've had enough of your disrespect. Now, the next thing you do better be to drop your valuables on the ground and put your hands up, or it's gonna be the last thing you do. His strange weapon makes a clicking sound.
You want my valuables, partner? Here, take them. I throw my grenade at him.
Alright, just roll initiative then.
18.
17.
14.
12. I guess we're about to change out of goblins, too, because I'm going to, unless I keep concentrating.
I checked it is not concentration.
I was surprised an 8-hour spell would be concentration.
Yep, so you're good.
Well, look at me, wrong again.
Alright, there are 5 goblins with pistols and 3 with rifles.
Oh, God.
You're gonna regret the day you messed with Cactus Jack Gremlin and the Tumbleweed Tricksters.
Jesus Christ.
I love it. I love it so much.
Get 'em, boys! And they unload. So,
No, don't do it, boys!
let's see, who's the one primarily doing the talking so far? Just,
I feel like we all kind of have.
I was being pretty fucking threatening, though.
yeah.
I tried to steal his hat.
I had very aggressive, movements while everybody else was talking. I kept bucking up at him and shit.
I Vicious Mocker read him.
You did, yeah. You see Cactus Jack, he points a finger at you, Demarok.
Hey, partner.
Says, I'm taking aim at you. And then he fires 2 shots quickly from his pistol.
A duck.
Damn, good play.
Oh, he got you.
Got him.
You got an 18 and a 27.
Both hit.
Did you account for the duck, though?
I did. The duck was struck.
Are we at full health?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a long rest before this.
You take 29 damage
Oh!
Oofa doofa.
as you're struck by two of these hot metal slugs that strike and pierce into your skin.
Watch out, boys! I ain't playing around.
And then the rest of them go. The other pistol guys are going to take one shot at each of you, including Demarok. Against Copes, 14. Against Thrasher, 22. Against Nox,
Got me.
25.
Yep.
Against Demarok, a 30.
For what?
You got
you-
attacked again.
Shooting you again.
Dang!
All right, so I think everyone got hit except for Copes.
Yeah, I'm good. That's the first time I've ever been able to say that in this entire podcast.
I was going to say, usually, I mean, you have the AC of like a brown paper bag, so.
I'm just going to roll one damage roll for everyone. Everyone who got hit takes 15 damage.
Oof.
All right, and you see the three ones with rifles, they also rolled higher than all of you.
Rip!
All three of them take aim at Demarok. Seems like they're following the lead of Cactus Jack Gremlin. All right, that's a 14 to hit, an 18 to hit, and a 20 to hit, non-nat 20.
2 hit.
Did you want to do something?
Yeah, I think I'll just cast Silvery Barbs on one.
One of them gets re-rolled. You got a 16.
That hits.
Oh,
Ah,
Damn it.
oh, this might be brutal.
No, I can take it.
You take 48 damage.
Look, guys, I'm a backstop.
And you are launched back 20 feet as the slugs strike you.
Oh,
No.
that ain't cool.
Demi, are you dead?
Was Demarok dramatically lying on the ground in a smoking pile?
Yeah, I just slowly lift my thumb up in the air. Thumbs up.
Yeah, you can't take our friend down. He was fine.
I'm fine. Partner.
All right. Now it's Cope's turn.
How close are they standing to each other?
The riflemen are about 60 feet back, so they are separated from the rest of them.
Oh, okay.
There's a cluster of 2 pistol guys alongside Cactus Jack and then 3 other ones.
So there's 8 of these guys.
Yes.
I think we're about to lose this fight.
Well, with that attitude.
Nah, we're really.
Yeah, you're about to lose this fight. You'll regret the day that you messed with Cactus Jack Gremlin and the Tumbleweed Tricksters. Yeah! Everyone else, can you guys yell with me?
We're tumbleweeds.
And we're all standing right next to each other.
Yes.
I'm going to cast Wall of Stone and put a semicircle, 10-foot tall wall of stone, like almost like a half moon in front of us, around us,
Ooh.
Ah.
Whoa.
and make all of them basically come to us and to protect Demi from any other. They either have to come around it or try to shoot it enough times to break it.
Gotcha. Okay. That's a cool move.
I run up the wall and do a backflip off it.
All right, they all shoot you when you...
No, not all the way up and behind it. And I say, Wall of Stone.
How tall is that wall?
The wall is 6 inches thick and is composed of 10 by 10 foot panels.
All right, nice.
Nice, Copes.
All right, now it's Thrasher's turn.
Does using Dimension Door with my Cape of the Montebank use my action?
I would have to look it up to know for sure.
Well, why don't you don't and listen to what I want to do and then determine if the rule of cool should apply.
It's an action.
Damn it! This is bullshit and you know it.
You haven't even tried to persuade him yet. Go ahead, say your idea.
He already knows. Obviously, I want to teleport behind them and do something cool. Yep. If I have to go around his wall, how far do I have to go to get to Cactus Jack?
Just to get to Cactus Jack, how much movement you got?
40.
I'll probably say it probably takes you an extra 20 feet of movement to get around his wall. So he'd be just out of your range. Let's just say he's 25 feet away from the wall. He was pretty close to y'all.
Hey, Nox,
Yeah,
you want to go behind enemy lines?
always.
All right, here we go.
And I grab him, and I want a dimension door right behind the rifleman.
Okay, that's definitely within the range of your dimension door.
Oh, also I rage.
All right.
And I suppose that's all I can do.
Why is your door so big? So tall?
It's not. You have to kick me through it, remember?
Why is your door so small, Thrasher?
Let's say they haven't quite noticed you yet, but you're there right behind them, and it is now your turn, Nox.
We're being stealthy about it.
Well, I mean, it did appear in a cloud of smoke and brimstone.
They just fired their rifles. They're already smelling that.
That's so true. Wow. Great point.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Nox, here you are. They haven't noticed you.
Okay.
You see that they're loading their rifles.
Okay. All right, we're going to cause as much damage as possible. These guys are about 30 feet away from the other line of guys, right?
That's correct, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to use my 5th level spell, Steel Wind Strike, where I get to teleport up to 5 times and attack 5 different creatures.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to hit 2 of the pistolmen and then 3 of the guys in the back.
Ooh, okay.
Nice.
And I'm also going to use my Metamagic Adept feat to cast that as a bonus action. So I can use both of my sorcery points for the day to cast one spell as a bonus action instead of an action. So that's what I'm going to do.
Ooh.
So I've got to make 5 attack rolls.
Do you say something cool right before whatever it is happens?
I just tap one guy on the shoulder, and then when he looks down, I just say, "Howdy, partner," and then I disappear, and then I kill all his friends.
Jesus.
Well, maybe. We'll see.
Is Cactus Jack included in this group?
Cactus Jack is not included in this group.
Okay.
First one's a 29.
Mm-hmm.
And then 14, 17, 27, 25.
All those hit except for the 14.
Okay.
Nice.
So it's going to be 6d10 force damage.
Ooh.
So 37 damage.
Oh, baby.
All right, you annihilate all those goblins.
Yes.
And then are there any riflemen still behind us?
Yeah, there's one, the one that you missed.
Okay. Since I still have my action, I'll just take 2 swings at him.
Okay.
Fuck them up.
So that's going to be a 21 and a nat 20.
Damn, both those hit.
Oh.
Jesus.
I would like to formally pass along the job of barbarian to you.
Well, I'm nearly dead already from getting hit by 1 attack, so let's not push it.
I know how you feel. I'm almost under 100 health.
23 damage, plus another 10 force damage with a booming blade as that one hits him.
With a booming. And yeah, he's knocked to the ground, out.
I'm so fucking proud of you.
I take the crown off his head, and I put one on my head, and I say, "Oh, looks like there's some available crowns, partners." And then I get behind Thrasher's leg.
Yes.
Turns out I maybe should have gone on the offensive.
The goblins look shocked at this, and they're watching intently as it is Demrock's turn.
I wanted to cast a reaction real quick as well.
Okay.
Dirge of Dread. When an ally brings a creature within 60 feet to 0 hit points, basically they have to roll a wisdom saving throw or become frightened of Nox.
Oh, nice.
I'm pretty sure they're frightened of Nox.
But like mechanically frightened.
All right. They all fail.
Okay, then they're all frightened for 1 round.
They look terrified.
Nice. As I'm hiding behind Thrasher's thigh.
Yeah, I'm just hoping they won't kill you that way.
I appreciate it greatly.
Yeah.
Y'all better step back.
So how many are left now?
3.
Oh, damn. That's a big chunk out of their 8.
Alright, my turn. I'm going to cast Majestic Anthem. It's a group heal. I roll my Bardic Inspiration, add Charisma. A 9 health.
That's huge. Look, when you got 51 total hit points, 9 is a chunk.
That's true.
And then I want to cast Hasten Tempo on Thrasher as a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Use your bonus action on your turn. Choose 1 creature other than yourself within 60 feet. Roll a Bardic Inspiration die, adding the number roll to the creature's initiative and moving him up in the initiative.
Oh, nice.
Sweet.
10 to his initiative.
Damn. All right, I'm at 27.
27. Yeah, you go first now.
That is a cool freaking feature.
That was dope. All right, so all the riflemen are dead, and
Yep. There's Cactus Jack Gremlin and 2 other goblins with pistols.
that's all. That's all that's left.
Their names are Prairie Pete and Dusty Spurs.
Yes.
All of them look terrified.
I would like to hit Dusty Spurs, please.
Okay. Go ahead.
14.
That misses, sadly.
Fuck! And a critical failure.
Jared.
Wow.
Well, you're raging, right?
I am raging.
Doesn't that mean advantage? Oh, yeah, you'd have to attack recklessly.
Oh, I forgot. I can do that. I do that.
All right, so your first one misses now.
First one misses.
Oh,
Nat 20.
Crit. yeah.
Okay.
2 sides of a coin.
I'll take a nat 20, I guess. 34 damage.
Woohoo! That sounds like a cut in half goblin right there.
That's a goblin in half for sure.
Dusty Spurs is in half.
What once was one has become twain. And then I look at whatever the fuck his name was.
Cactus Jack Gremlin.
The other two. I look at both the other two and just I gesture at my axe.
We can keep doing this.
Cactus Jack looks terrified at his fallen allies. Looks like we wrangled a steer that's too big. Let's cheese it, Prairie Pete. They both start running away. You guys let them?
no.
Can we stop them? Here's my question. Would they be running back my way? Because we teleported behind them.
They couldn't run towards you in any capacity. They could only run away from you.
Oh, that's right.
So they're running towards us.
Yeah, but they were closer to Cope's Demrock, where they're closer to the Wall of Stone. Let's say they're running past that. But they use their special goblin ability to move quickly, and they move 90 feet.
So what, they're 40 foot past the wall?
Yeah, about that. It looks like Cactus Jack Gremlin is going for a tumbleweed.
Don't let them get behind the tumbleweeds.
That was their turn. It's Cope's turn.
Yeah, I got something I want to do. I'm going to cast Earthbind on Cactus Jack. Oh, wait, no. That's for a flying creature. Somewhere I can grab him. I just saw it.
He didn't read the spell. He just looked at the name of it. I've been there, brother.
Damn it, Tyler.
Grasping Bind.
Grasping Vine, okay.
Creature must succeed on a dexterity saving throw, be pulled 20 feet directly toward the vine.
Okay. Just so you know, goblins are quite good at dexterity, typically.
I'm not worried about it.
He got a 19.
Yeah, he passes.
Do you say anything, Copes, as you do that?
No, I just sit down with my back against my wall and realize everything I've done this combat is completely useless. Kind of think about my choices of being defensive and not ridiculous. And this is what I get.
I've been telling you for years now, you need to be more impulsive.
Close partner, but this horse still got some gallop yet.
Yeah, fuck you, Chuck, or whatever your name, Cactus Man.
It's Nox's turn.
No, I pull out a piece of chalk and I just start drawing on the wall. I might as well have something to do back here. Start doodling, a little house with a tree or something.
So you said he's 90 feet away from us?
Further from you, because he was already further from you. So he's probably more like
Okay.
130 feet, 120 feet, we'll say.
Just as a side note, we had a couple days time between our last fight and now, right? Because we stayed.
Yep.
Yes.
So, wielding my staff of power, I'm going to look at him from a distance and say, Cactus Jack, more like cactus rat in a trap. And then I'm going to use my staff of power to cast Wall of Force, but make a dome and just drop it on top.
Hell yeah.
So it'll be a 10-foot dome of a movable force that just appears around.
Do you want to capture Prairie Pete as well, or do you want to just get Cactus Jack? I'll let you make the choice.
It's only a 10-foot dome, so If they're right next to each other, I'll get both of them.
Okay, you got both of them.
And it lasts an hour.
I just didn't know if you liked Prairie Pete that much, so if you were going to let him go.
Honestly, I love Prairie Pete, and I would like for him to join us. So,
Okay.
I have a goblin-sized hole missing from my heart with Largo Buns gone. Looking for a replacement.
Full disclosure, I am going to murder that goblin immediately.
I know. I'm aware.
Okay. All right. As long as we're all clear.
You summon a mostly invisible dome around them that they quickly crash into.
And I'm just going to casually strut. They ain't going anywhere.
Are the tumbleweeds in there?
Yeah, you go walk up and you can't see them at all. There's just a couple of
They're just bouncing around.
There's just a couple of tumbleweeds in there.
I know you're in there.
No,
You can't hide.
No, we're not.
Guy, did I get him? Did I get him? I'm not sure if I got him.
Yes, you got him.
Okay.
Nope.
Oh, no, I don't know if we got him. All right.
You're right. You didn't.
Thrasher, you want to... Oh, shit. Where did they go?
I knock on the glass in this rhythm.
What?
What?
What does that do?
I was hoping
Did
they
you do
would.
the knock, 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 knock?
Yeah.
Oh, we couldn't hear it.
But I left the ending off.
Yeah, did they tap back?
They don't tap back.
Yeah, they tap back.
We're smarter than that,
You can't resist it. Nobody can.
and nobody's here anyway.
Nobody could have not fallen for that one. They're not here.
All right, well let's leave then, and I like pretend to walk away, and like get everybody's like attention. Like, all right, they tricked us. We're leaving.
Better hit the old dusty trail, partners. Are we just surrounding the bubble?
Yeah.
You see the tumbleweed furiously trying to bounce against the dome that you've created around it.
If you don't run, I'll only kill one of you.
They stop. Which one of us gets to live?
I'm probably gonna eeny, meeny, miny, moe it, if I'm being honest. Come on, come over here. Come out with your hands up.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo! And you hear the sound of a bullet, and Prairie Pete falls to the ground dead.
Damn, this guy's good.
Well, I guess you gotta let one of us live.
I like the cut of your goblin jib.
Yeah, that was pretty cool, Cactus Pete.
It is I, Cactus Jack, the whole time. It was not just a tumbleweed.
Ah,
No way.
I mean,
Prestige.
you had me a little bit in the beginning until you shot the other tumbleweed.
He'll be back.
What does that mean?
What do you mean, what does it mean? You guys are goblins, right?
Yeah, see our...
Explain it like we're not.
Could it be? Are you surface goblins?
yes. We're here on vacation.
That's why we don't have our crowns.
Oh, these motherfuckers are using the font to recycle goblins.
Oh, no.
For a vacation?
No, I'm just kidding. The goblin.
Why wouldn't you go to the Gobbly Goodlands for a vacation?
What's rule number 1, buddy?
Never trust a goblin. Well, at least you know that. Except for that one thing. That's you can trust that part.
Yeah, we all know.
Right, of course. It's number 1.
Wow, surface goblins. I didn't think they really existed.
We don't.
So you guys like died like thousands and thousands of times?
Well,
Oh,
Well,
No?
like you. Well,
How ironic of a question.
Right?
tens and tens of times.
Wow, you guys are like babies then. I mean, babies that you got me trapped in a dome. Don't get me wrong.
I'm not a big strong man. I'm not a baby.
You're pretty much in a pack and play, my guy. Really?
so you've never been to the surface.
I've been to the surface, but there's nothing like the life in the Goblin Kingdoms.
Right on, brother.
But you went to the surface and you never met a surface goblin.
From what I understand, most surface goblins are crazy.
Your name is Cactus Jack.
I don't follow.
That's a cool name.
Yeah, I don't see what one has to do with the other.
From what I understand, surface goblins, they tend to lack the subtlety that an underdwelling goblin has, from a life of getting killed over and over again by the most wonderful things.
Oh.
And then what happens after you get killed?
Wow, you guys really don't know. All right, we need to have a chat here. You guys need to understand some things if you're going to be down here.
Oh, please.
Please deliver some exposition.
He pulls a pair of those metal guns out, pistols, and he empties them. Like, I think we can just have a chat. You don't need to keep me in this dome, right?
Did you just take all your spell slots out of that?
No, these are bullets.
Guys, he's crazy. What's a bullet?
What is a bouye?
Is that thing that attacked Thrasher on Alcaster Isle?
Oh, yeah.
I got bit by 4 or 5 of them. I'm almost dead.
Did they hurt?
Yeah.
Yeah, you look like shit, Timmy.
Yeah, they hurt a lot.
Partners, why don't you have a seat around the fire?
Oh, dang, he got us.
There's a campfire suddenly.
God dang, you got us. You got me.
And I'm serious, there is a campfire suddenly.
I sit around it.
Pull out my can of beans and...
Do you free him from the dome?
Yeah, I'll free him from the dome.
No, the fire's in the dome. He's just filling up with smoke.
Yeah, he's like, guys, can you please free him? I didn't think about it before I conjured this campfire. Please.
I don't want to let him out, but I also want to sit by the fire. I don't know what to do.
So hot.
Let's hear what he's got to say.
I'll drop it.
Why don't we let him out but tie him up?
No. It's a campfire. You always trust a man around a campfire.
Are there any other tumbleweeds around us, Brent?
Yeah, but they're all dead. They're bleeding out.
I'd run around before we let him out and stomp on all of them.
Okay.
I just don't want him to be able to hide.
Wow. So we'll bring some surface goblins. You guys don't seem like the stories.
Well, reputations aren't always true, right? Like, you don't know many surface goblins, so you probably just have a bad image.
Also, where'd you hear the reputation from? Probably another goblin, and everybody knows Rule 1.
Never trust a goblin. We think that comes up a lot.
I don't believe you.
Yeah, actually, we're thinking about moving here and joining up with the goblin world.
Well, you couldn't have picked a better place than Great Goblin Gorge.
That's what we heard.
We got a timeshare.
We've been scammed.
Timeshare's a real thing, right?
Look, you guys aren't going to kill me, right?
I won't.
I love the silence. No one's-
I mean, it wouldn't matter if we did.
Don't think so far.
Well, I guess I'm trapped either way. How about I give you guys some information and maybe you'll decide to let me go?
All right, I think that sounds like a fair maybe deal.
That sounds like a possibility for sure.
No promises.
All right, so you're here in the Goblin Kingdoms. Do you know why they're called the Goblin Kingdoms?
All the goblins.
The Goblin King?
The Goblin Kings.
Ah.
He lifts up his hat. His crown shines. In the Goblin Kingdoms, we're all kings.
I go get a crown off one of the corpses.
Same.
But the thing is, you're not a king without a crown. So you guys go collect some.
Yeah, I already did.
Yeah, I put one
Yep.
on too.
A goblin without a crown is basically the lowest class you can encounter here. You're going to want to get yourself at least a crown to prove that you're a king. Here in the Goblin Kingdoms, the crowns, they're like the currency. This is what we spend, how we buy things. The person with the most crown in each kingdom is the top king.
If there's any extra crowns, I collect those as well.
And the one with the most crowns, period, is the top king.
And that was your boss, or the dude you said you worked for, I'm guessing.
My boss is one of the top kings. King Boomstone.
But he's not the top king.
Now, King Boomstone of Great Goblin Gorge.
Who is the top king?
Let's get to that in a moment. There are 8 Goblin Kingdoms.
And so 8 goblin kings.
You got the Spark Spindle Kingdom with King Tinker Torque. You got Grit Goblin Gorge here, led by King Boomstone. You got the Goblesian Kingdom, led by King Gnarl Splotch. You got the Goblin Kingdom of Hell, led by King Prednisone.
Oh no, we met him before.
We got the Gobbly Goodlands, led by the King. We've got Undertide Hold, the Goblin Kingdom underwater, led by the absent King Giggle Cream.
Oh no.
The Celestial Sprawl, led by King Cosmospark. The Desert Kingdom of Mirage, led by King Duneshade. And then there's the top king.
Is it Florgle Buns?
Nobody's seen him in years.
That's what I was just about to...
Son of a
gosh.
bitch.
Oh no.
None of us is sure who he is, but he goes by the King of All Shadows.
That's 100% Flargle Buns, right, guys?
Probably. What do you know about him?
I've never met him personally myself. I've heard that he shows up in the other kingdoms to give his input on how they should be running things. From a goblin's perspective, things seem to go great afterward. But for a surface goblin like yourself, you may not like it.
Huh.
And how do we meet this King of All Shadows?
You need to challenge him.
Okay.
But you can't challenge a top king unless you're a top king yourself.
Okay.
Say less.
All right.
But you gotta amass enough crowns to have the respect to demand an audience with the King of All Shadows.
How many goblins do you think I would have to cut in half before that would happen?
If you killed probably 3, you killed 3 goblin kings, you'd probably have enough to earn the top king's attention.
Okay, well that sounds awfully unfortunate for these Goblin Kings.
Why?
How do we get to your boss? I'd love to meet him. Boomstone. I've heard great things.
Boomstone?
Yeah,
His fortress is up at the graveyard.
perfect. Well, you've been a great help, Cactus Man.
So I can go?
Yeah, we'll see you at the graveyard.
Yeah.
Cut him in half, Jared.
I was very much thinking about it.
We all just stare at Thrasher.
Yeah.
Are you guys all staring at me?
Come on, guy.
Yes, I mean, he did almost kill all of us.
He's shuffling away.
And he's lived thousands of lives.
Oh, hold on. One more quick thing I need your help with.
Yeah?
I use my mage hand to remove his crown so that the top of his head is just available.
Oh, don't take my crown. I can. I'm not gonna be a king.
Hey. Listen. Hey. You've been a big help, all right? And I hate to see you have to live the rest of your life out without your crown.
Sounds good.
And I cut him in half.
All right, make an initiative roll because I think he should have a chance to live.
Should he?
This is a surprise round.
Well, I mean, he knows you're there, right there.
All right, yeah, I got a 22.
You beat him in initiative. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Well,
You cut him in half.
yes, I did.
Like a hot dog?
Yes, like hot dog style. You cleared the crown, so I just came straight down the top.
All that's left is a bleeding tumbleweed on the ground.
I pick up his gun and the bullets.
All right.
Well, partners, it looks like we got a new mission.
Bang! I shoot one into the air.
It's unloaded.
No, I loaded it up.
Okay, you loaded it up? All right.
Yeah. It's like I'm imagining a revolver, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but you don't know what that is.
I know, but I saw them.
Half of them are in there backwards.
You've got it pointed in
Yeah,
backwards. Right?
exactly.
Like, it's just like
No, it's obvious.
Now, did you shoot it straight in the air? Like,
Yeah,
perfectly?
straight up. Yeah, of course.
I twist one of the crowns over my horns. Like, well, boys, looks like we're kings.
I like the sound of that. But now we'll be bigger kings.
And the only way to do that, kill more
Kill the
kings.
bigger kings.
How many crowns do we each have now?
Each of the flunkies only had 1 crown each, and Cactus Jack has 12 crowns on him.
Oh, okay.
I'm only going to take the 1.
So how many total?
19.
I guess it doesn't matter. We can just kind of pull them
Yeah.
together.
Yeah. But, okay, so 19 then.
I think we each keep 1 on us, and then Demi, if you wouldn't mind, maybe we'll keep them all in the bag.
Sure.
Demrock, make a perception check.
Got it, boss. Boom. 17.
You feel a hand lightly graze your arm as you place the crowns in the bag.
Hey, who's in there?
You open it and you don't see anything.
That's awful.
New Doug, did I have somebody in here?
Do you have someone in the bag?
Can't remember.
Huh.
Old Doug. I had old Doug in the bag. His body. I let him out for some air, no matter what. Now that I've thought about it.
It's been 3 weeks.
Yeah, that body's not doing good.
Remember when you killed that guy?
I cast healing wounds on it. Your wounds. Doug's body.
The wounds fester.
Do they really?
Yeah. He hasn't had air for a while.
Right. So is he dead? Or are we just gonna leave him here?
He's dead.
I cast Spare the Dying. Damn it.
He's dead. The body's dead anyway.
Whoops.
His soul is supposedly trapped somewhere, guarded by powerful monsters.
Guys,
We really should have left this with his sister or wife or whoever they are to each other.
Yeah, I killed old Doug.
Dougla? Helga.
Helga.
Dougla.
Nobody tells Helga about this. To the graveyard.
What do I do with the body? Now put him back in the bag is what I'm asking.
You guys want to make camp here for the night, or
Hold on. What do I do with this body?
fucking bury it, man? It's a corpse.
We're going to a graveyard right now. Let's bring it with us.
All right, I put it back in the bag. I don't see what touched me though.
No.
Okay, fine.
You don't think we should maybe camp out? I mean, we already got this fire. There's goblin meat everywhere.
Jesus, Treasure. We ate 30 minutes ago.
Didn't you say it's like midday, the sun's like real hot or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think we should keep going.
No, good point.
In the middle of the desert.
Yeah, the only plant life you see are scattered shrub, tumbleweeds, and cactus.
I'm kicking every single tumbleweed I go past.
There's a couple goblins in there that scatter. They run away.
Can I grab any of their crowns?
They're crownless.
Oh.
I want to drink a large healing potion. 44 plus 4. 9 plus 4, 13.
The sun bears down on the 4 of you. You hear a rattling in the distance.
Snake!
Ah!
One odd thing that you've noticed, that you're probably maybe just now noticing, is that there is sky above you.
Why is that odd?
Because we're in the underground goblin kingdom.
Well, I assumed if it was bright sunlight, I wouldn't be shocked by the sky.
That's fair.
Okay. Yeah, you're in charge of what you're shocked by.
Yeah, I'm not really sure we're in a cave anymore.
Don't give him that agency.
Well, he's never surprised by anything with the ions.
It's also very true.
It's true.
Well, guys, it's, I guess we just keep moving on. Head to the graveyard and visit old Boomstone.
Yep, that's the plan.
Get ourselves a new shiny crown.
Let's go.
Which way do you go?
Towards the graveyard.
To the graveyard.
Which way is that?
North, the east, I believe.
The way that he told us. Cactus Jack.
I don't believe he did.
Yeah, he did.
He didn't point. Pretty sure he pointed.
I don't think so.
He pointed.
He at very least pointed in a direction.
Look at his body and see which way he was kind of facing.
Yeah, you can see which way he was running, I guess, to escape.
I mean, that's got to be the way he was going, right?
I mean, he wouldn't run away from his base, I wouldn't imagine.
Oh, yeah, let's just find another goblin.
That's true. You said we found some more goblins.
Let's ask one.
Perception check. 17.
Although you don't see any goblin footprints, there are a lot of tumbleweed prints.
Follow the tumbleweeds.
A lot of them seem to be converging in one direction.
All right, we go that way.
All right.
I think we should go that way.
I'm convinced.
Can I get a tumbleweed? Do I disappear?
You can grab a tumbleweed. It doesn't make you disappear the same way, so
Oh, well, I hold it in front of my face.
it's doing something. Yeah.
You definitely have it. It's there.
Guys, I'm invisible!
Where'd Nox go?
All right, so you head in that direction. The sun beats down on you. The hot goblin sun. Did you guys bring enough water? Are you thirsty?
No, I cut open the cacti you described everywhere and drink the water.
Oh, okay. You gonna cut it open?
I sneak a Sprite.
Dogs! Sprite!
I'm so thirsty, guys. I wish I had something to drink.
You use a knife or something?
No, I'm not really doing that. I will not accept a thirst-based puzzle after 114 episodes of not having to deal with it. I actually reject this decision.
I'm just not doing it.
Yeah.
He has a knife, but he doesn't have a water skin.
No, you know what? I think I have a cantrip to make a little bit of water.
Drink the cactus.
Okay, I drink the fucking cactus.
The cactus explodes in a tremendous pillar of flame when you touch it.
Oh, God.
Ah!
Copes, why did you do that?
There's supposed to be water in it, not the fire.
Get a dexterity saving throw.
16.
16, that's a pass. Ugh. You take 15 damage.
Oh,
Fire damage. The cactus explodes.
What was that?
Well, it's supposed to not have fire in it. It's supposed to have water in it.
Maybe it was just that one. You want to try another one?
Yeah, I will. Not do that.
I just wish we had some drinks. Oh, well.
I look at Nox.
I keep my third arm under my shirt with a Sprite in it, so it just slides up.
Always forget you have a third fucking arm. It just comes out of the neck of your shirt.
All right, you approach over a large desert hill. You hear something off in the distance, a humming sound. You see a strange-looking object plowing along the desert countryside with a big pillar of smoke rising from the top of it.
Guys, that looks like our new ride.
I agree. Let's go get it. I start in a sprint towards it. No, I fucking fly.
Now you can see something like a road crossing the path of this strange-looking machine.
Right on. I start flying towards it.
Yeah, I'm following.
I do too.
I'm off.
My boots are fully charged. My goats are recharged.
Brent, how does second wind work?
You use a bonus action, you get a d10 plus your fighter level hit points.
Okay, so I can't use that outside of combat.
You can use it anytime.
Yeah, you can.
You just need a short rest to use it again.
I'm gonna go ahead and use it. Just because will forget. Alright, 2 health. Cool. Cool job, Tyler.
Nice.
Cool job, Cokes. Real good at being a fighter. I guess that's accurate.
Hey, it's more than none.
Not by much.
But it is. It's infinitely more than 0.
I just imagine he's like, I'll use my newfound power, second wind. He's wiggles around. Like,
Ghost, I don't think that's how that's supposed to work.
A Band-Aid appears on one of your scratches.
yeah, my scraped up knee gets a little less red. I'm like, oh.
Demarok, you fly up to it. With your flying speed, you are just able to reach the back of the train. Everybody on foot does not really have a chance to reach it without something to help them. You're just catching it as it's passing through this valley.
Cool. I decided to jump on and check it out.
You're on it.
All right, I open the door.
Are you magic carpeting, Thrasher?
Yes.
You walk into a lavish dining room. You see like 6 goblins sitting around tables, eating a fancy meal. They all turn to look at you.
Hey, howdy, partners. It's me, Meat Hook.
You hear the clicking of metallic parts as all of them draw weapons upon you.
I draw just as quick as they do. Hold up. Let's all remain calm.
We got ourselves a goblin standoff.
Yeah, yes. Then they land behind me. And he says that as he comes through the door.
They cock their weapons.
Yeah, I cock mine.
Why don't you show us your ticket, mister?
They are behind me, right?
Yeah, we're there.
Yeah.
I reach into the bag of holding or my pocket like I want to get a ticket.
You feel a hand graze your hand.
Oh, fuck. Look. I don't really need a ticket. We're here for a surprise
Birthday party.
birth.
Birthday party for Boomstone.
Birthday inspection.
A surprise birthday inspection.
We're a surprise. This is a surprise. No, this is a surprise inspection.
Thresh is just polishing his accent.
We're trade inspectors.
We are. Oh, this is a train. Okay, we are train inspectors, and we're here to inspect this thing, the train, all of it. And I'll start with a bite of that food, and I walk forward and take a bite of food off the plate. Yes, up to par. This is starting out well for all of us, and I roll persuasion.
Okay, there we go. Yeah. This is more deception, actually, but it's probably the same.
Now I'll roll deception.
I'm gonna add my last wheel to you. Okay. Man, I cannot roll tonight. Jesus.
So we're a total of 16.
Let's roll some goblin wisdom checks to see where they're at on this.
Those wise goblin.
I'm just gonna roll for all the goblins. Just
Oh my. Brent is hot and we are not. Gee.
we ain't never heard of no train inspector. You trying to rob us?
It's new.
You one of them robbers we've been hearing about, the Tumbleweed Tricksters?
No.
You mean Cactus Jack and the boys?
The very same.
Does his crown have a name tag on it?
Who?
Cactus Jack's.
Probably not. But let's say he had an inscribed pistol. That's probably cool.
Okay, that's cool. We dispatched to them earlier because they was trying to rob a train that we was inspecting.
Yeah. My buddy here. What's your name, Thresher? Your goblin name?
Straighten up, guys. Straighten up. He has the kazoo.
I don't know. I thought that was a pretty good lie.
You know what? It was. I'm proud of you.
One of my better ones.
I said giggle cream when we first got here.
Anyway, he sliced them right in half. We don't deal with that kind.
I nudge fucking David. I was like, show him the gun. It's got his name on it.
Oh, this is his gun right here.
You pull it out of the bag?
No, I've been pointing at him the whole time.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, we got a gun. What has his name on it, y'all?
That's right, y'all.
Partner.
Just so everyone here knows, Brett's wife fucking hates our southern accent.
So, can we all just calm down? If y'all'd like to take a seat.
As they're sitting down.
No, I thought they stood up.
Some of them did.
No, they stood up.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
They wouldn't just sit there.
Roll another deception check. You get advantage this time. You got some good follow-up.
30.
30. The only thing that'll beat that is a 20 from these goblins, so did not get it. Ooh. Wow, we didn't know we were dealing with loblins here.
That's right.
Oh, God. I shoot myself. Loblins.
Jesus.
Do we want to finish that dialogue with those guys or no?
I don't think it's going to take much longer after this, depending on what you guys want to do. It's always your choice how long a situation could last.
I don't want you to railroad us.
That's so good.
I shoot myself again.
Just end it there then. Leave all that in and just end it right there.
Yeah.
Well, howdy, partners.
No, that's not going in.
Oh,
It's me.
hey, not that. Whatever you are thinking, not that though.
Who is this guy?
It's me, Officer Loblin Sherry Temples. And we're here for the trade inspection.
It just keeps getting worse somehow.
Better.
Let him cook.
He's not cooking. He's burning. He's burning is what's happening.
Nah, he's cooking. Hold on. He's cooking.
Well, it appears that stage 1 is completed because the new episode of Discount Heroes is playing on Train Car 3, and it is Thursday. So that gets a check mark. But you served sushi, which shouldn't be served on trains. So that's an X.
Oh no.
Not a great start. But we'll head back to the sleeper car next.
What's happening?
The outro got derailed.
Certainly one of my inspector partners is over there taking care of that one.
Yeah, it's me, Grizzle Goblin Donger, in the sleeper car, and I was testing all the pillows, and they're not fluffy enough for the goblins.
Were you just napping again?
Yeah, but I did hear this one goblin say they were listening to some really cool guys, and you could follow them on Instagrams or on Twitter.
This is not useful or helpful.
Check them out in the Discord.
When is it ever helpful?
No.
We gotta make it back to the caboose with our other deputy.
Back to the caboose with our final inspection.
So yeah, like we were saying, guys, Discord, Twitter, formerly Twitter, now it's X. Really the Discord if you want to hang out with
Hey
us.
guys,
you know.
it's me, Deputy Lawful Goblin Mike. It's just Mike.
Yeah, that's the place you're really going to want to hang out if you want to actually talk to us. Not me, though. I
it
won't
looks
be
like
there.
the caboose is all good back here.
That's excellent to know, officer. Thank you so much.
It should be a smooth ride. If nothing else, maybe a few questionable results.
Yeah, come back for
Always
those questionable
guaranteed.
results. Always guaranteed.
I would like to step right in here and say I'm so sorry, listeners who have stuck this out with us, and this is the kind of work we're performing for you at this stage of the podcast.
Hey! They can't always be bangers.
They can't always be bangers.
Sometimes they can't even be good.
And we would like to apologize. Check us out next Thursday.
I apologize,
for nothing. Good night. Bye.